Hello everyone. In a previous video, I spoke on how guided meditations work. Today, I will share with you how they help, their abundant gifts, what they bring to each one of us. Of course, due to the magnitude and enormity of what meditation does for us, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically, I can only give you a glimpse, a sneak preview. Your experience with meditation will unveil the rest in all its beauty. Let me start with a quote ascribed to Master Lao Tzu. Once the work is done at the source, the whole river comes clean. Once the work is done at the source, the whole river that you are comes clean. This actually sums it all up, because the very basis of meditation is that it helps you connect back to source. Now, meditation does this in two basic ways. Firstly, it helps you expand your energy field beyond body, mind, space, and time, beyond the personal, limited self and its me and mine, to becoming one with the impersonal, universal self or source. And the second way it helps you connect to source is by raising your frequency higher and finer, from the denser frequencies one usually lives in to the highest, finest frequencies as source. Simply put, this is called the move from self with a small s to self with a capital S. And naturally, as you abide as the universal cosmic self, as you abide as source, even for a few moments initially, the whole river that you are starts to come clean. So firstly, of course, guided meditations promote spiritual growth. From wherever you currently are, as you expand energetically, they help you evolve to the next stage and next and next. They help you remove the veils of illusion, the forgetfulness, the ignorance. And based on your dedication, they can even become triggers to awakening. Secondly, they help you experience your true nature. States like oneness, love, peace, vastness, stillness, which are usually concepts you read about, become your experience. They become real. And over time, they become your way of being. Imagine living in these states of being as a natural day-to-day you. And meditation doesn't remain simply at some idealistic, abstract level. It automatically leads to living as the best version of you. Impossible concepts don't remain impossible, and you move into unconditional love, forgiveness, non-judgment, acceptance. You even create better relationships. Third, as mentioned before, meditation helps you go beyond the body-mind. And the body-mind is usually where you store or experience worry and fear and other limiting thoughts and emotions. Therefore, by going beyond the body-mind, you are able to step out of the ups and downs of duality. You can abide increasingly as witness in equanimity. Imagine, beloveds, not feeling thrown around all the time. Fourth, once again, as already mentioned, meditation helps you go beyond time and space, into source or the quantum field, into living in a field of all potential rather than the powerless victim. Here, one lives empowered as creator, yet in surrender. Fifth, with these higher, finer frequencies, you begin to live in increasing positivity. And yes, attract likewise. Energy works on simple principles. Like attracts like, and therefore, as you abide in increased positivity, you attract more to be positive about. And another little secret, energy resists its opposite. So, whatever is not in sync with this vaster, finer you simply passes by. It finds no match to come your way. Remember, darkness cannot enter light. Sixth, as the blocks or veils between you, the personality, and you, the higher self, start to drop, you are connected to your own inner divine guidance. Clarity and direction unravels from within. What does intuition mean? It simply means in touch with self, and therefore you start living in increasing awareness. Seventh, meditation opens up your inner pathways to fully allow the natural universal flow of prana through you. I do not know if you're aware, but bad health is usually when this natural flow is blocked for whatever reasons. And therefore, through meditation, deep physical healing can happen at cellular levels, even genetic levels. And not only physically, but one's emotional and mental bodies are healed because much subconscious debris is released. In fact, in ancient India, we had all the sciences but no psychotherapy because meditation was used to go within and release and heal. At a deeper level, karmic release happens through meditation because you're releasing so many inner subconscious blocks. But more about that some other day. Meditation and its higher frequencies also help you upgrade your mind. They help you create new pathways, new synapses, new ways of thinking and being, helping you go far beyond what you may currently be. They stimulate important parts of the brain like the pineal gland, the feel-good pituitary gland. They heal the cortisol stress levels. They upgrade the brain, a new you. Eighth, of course, great work is done at every chakra. Your chakras are a part of your energy field, doorways into your energy field. And therefore, as you work with your chakras, you're healing or expanding your energy field. The much spoken about Kundalini rising, in its demystified understanding, is simply what I started with. Expanding your energy field from self to source, raising your frequency from the denser current frequencies to the higher source frequencies. You can call this the Kundalini rising, or you can call it you yourself rising up to meet or become one with Source. In this connection with Source, with the entire universe, its energy, its vitality, its plenitude, its rich storehouse opens up to you. Life is then lived through you rather than by you. Of course, I have only touched briefly upon some of the gifts in meditation, maybe a little more some other time. But as you experience meditation, they will directly speak to you. They will unravel into your life. May this inspire you to meditate. Love and blessings, Divya.